My name is Ibiyemi Omeihe, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here. I'm a lecturer at the University of the West of Scotland here in the UK. I'm also a PhD student studying and researching on leadership with my main focus on authentic leadership. So I'm looking at different areas in which leadership can be repaired and can be developed. And my case study, it's on the Nigerian market, the developing economic context. So that is what my research is all about. I'm also involved in researching entrepreneurship because I teach entrepreneurship at the university. So I'm pretty much multifaceted. The Researcher.Life Ambassador program for me is a program that is focused towards the right direction in developing researcher and providing the much needed guidance. So in academia, we have a lot of researchers at different stages of their research, and based on the different experiences that they have, a lot of times they need this guidance to be able to succeed. And this program was recommended by a very good friend of mine, and I joined the program, and after the session, I found it to have a laudable initiative that supports growth and information dissemination and development. And I think it's a really critical component in academia where people can come together, collaborate, help each other, support each other. Because I believe that at the end of the day, we would have amazing results that comes from the contribution of a lot of scholars. So I think it's a really good initiative where people can connect, they can collaborate, they can network, right? And they can get the much needed guidance that is required to succeed in this field. Honestly, that discovery tool was extremely useful. And I think that was what even got us into the Ambassaddor Researcher.Life program. It was that tool. And I would say that one feature that I found particularly useful are the notifications of new articles, right? So it keeps me abreast with what is going on in my field. So at the time when it was available to me, I wasn't lost at all because I was up to date as to what was being done in the field. So I quite found it very useful. Very, very, I think that's the most useful tool actually. The first thing I would say to anyone that is aspiring to go into academia, don't be afraid. I know that it can be overwhelming when you see the articles and you can get lost in finding your feet and positioning yourself and your research. But one thing that is important and that must guide you is that there's still a lot to be discovered and your contribution is needed, right? So don't be afraid, take a plunge into that area. And the good thing is that we have a lot of initiatives, just like this program, that will provide one-to-one support if needed, and the guidance that you need to thrive and succeed. So be bold, your contribution is required, is needed for us to, progress as a race, right? So get into it. You will find it very interesting because the interesting part is that research allows you to think and create solutions. You can adopt different methodologies, but it allows you to be a solution provider. And your research can be impactful, right? So just get in there. Don't be afraid. Don't be held down by fear. Don't be held down by the numerous information that is available, because sometimes it can look like information overload, but not to worry about it. Find your niche, position yourself, and get the guidance that you need.